We shift our focus now to Indianapolis, where a mysterious explosion totally changed the landscape of an entire neighborhood over the weekend. You can see what the Richmond Hill subdivision south of the city looked like before 11 p.m. Saturday night and what it looks like post 11 p.m. Saturday night after being rocked by this huge and deadly explosion. NBC's Ron Allen is there for us tonight. Ron, good evening.
Good evening, Brian. A homeowner has told authorities that a faulty gas furnace in his home might be to blame. The family wasn't there when the explosion happened. Still, the investigation continues. Some 200 people fled their homes that night, and they had no idea what had hit them. 11 p.m. on a Saturday night. Without warning, an explosion so powerful it was heard miles away rocks a middle-class neighborhood. Flames engulf several homes. Residents said they thought a plane had crashed or an earthquake had struck.
It was like diagonal behind us. All our windows got blown in. My daughter was under about, 12 panes of glass.
Relatives say a couple living next door to the blast site were killed when their house was also destroyed. Shock and grief last night at a vigil for Jennifer Longworth, a second-grade teacher, and her husband, Dion.
She was one of the best teachers I've ever had.
The primary blast site is where those investigators are now.
Public Safety Director Troy Riggs gave us a close-up look at the damage. He says dozens of homes are uninhabitable. How confident are you now that this neighborhood is safe?
Obviously, these structures here are not. We will not allow people in until we have the all clear from code enforcement and our Director of Homeland Security. But it's going to be a long process.
Residents like Nick Lavati, who lives across the street from the blast site, were escorted to their homes, where they had an hour to salvage what they could.
I'm just not up for this. I'm a retiree with heart problems, and this is the last thing I needed.
Officials at the gas company say they've not found any leaks in the system, nor was any reported in the days leading up to the blast. Meanwhile, the investigation continues. No cause known as of now, Brian.
All right, Ron Allen in Indianapolis tonight. Ron, thanks.